Okay, so I just got back in town on the time of this recording. I spent the weekend over at my girlfriend's place, having a nice time, and I just wanted to talk about a few things. First off, I am still going to be doing some videos about miniatures. I believe the current series I'm talking about is building a Grimdark Future army using Station Forge's figures. I have another series I'm also working on where I take a look at a Age of Fantasy army using some figures that were released by Dragon Trappers Lodge. I don't know when that series will begin or when it'll start coming up. By the time this video comes out, it might actually be live, but I'm not sure yet. But you might be wondering, okay, so you've been doing a lot of content where you 3D print miniatures for tabletop board games, and I'm gonna agree with you with that. I have been doing a lot of content based around that. That's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy building and painting miniatures and playing tabletop war games, but I also want to do hardware-based stuff. I want to be able to work on projects. I, in a previous video, mentioned the LED project I'm working on. I'm still working on that. I've got all the parts ready to go to be assembled. I just need to print out the casing for that and program the microcontroller for that. That'll be in a later video. I also am still working on other projects. For example, the wand prop that I'm still working on, and I have all the parts for it. That's the project that's going to be worked on later. And I actually got the permission to talk about a project that in the planning process for a little while now, for the past month or two, I believe. So a friend of mine reached out to me and said, hey, I want you to help me assemble, build, print a prop ray gun for my boyfriend. His birthday's coming up. I honestly don't remember when birthday is. And hey, I'll pay you this amount. I'm not going to disclose the amount. And here's the model of the ray gun that I was looking at. Can you modify this to make it interactable? I know you've been playing with microcontrollers and all. Can you modify it? I'm like, yeah, I should be able to. They paid me a sum up front to work on it, and I ordered parts. Some of those parts you saw in the previous video when I did a video where I unpacked some parts from Amazon and looked at those parts. Some of those parts are... I'm still playing with those parts, and some of the other parts came in today. I have them right here from Adafruit. I ordered some parts from Adafruit because I trust them as a trusted source for a lot of these parts. They didn't have one of the parts I'm having difficulty getting working, but they had the other parts that I need for this project and for future projects. So let's look at what parts I have right here. So right here I have a collection of RP2040 Raspberry Pi Picos. I ordered 4 of them. 4 RP2040 microcontrollers. I'm going to be using this as the brains for both the ray gun project and for the Star vs. Forces of Evil wand project. Because why not? These are cheap as fuck. I believe like $8 or so. They are cheap. They are powerful. They're good. I can load on actual audio files onto these and attach sensors, attach anything I want without needing an external SD card, needing random ass parts I would with a Arduino microcontroller. And if I load this with CircuitPython, it makes it easier to flash new code onto it and store the needed files on it. So that's good. That's what I needed. So we've got a bunch of these. We've got 4 of these. I have a couple of the RP2040s. I believe I have 2 or 3 of them already, but they've got the pins pre-soldered on. These don't have pins on, which makes it usable. I believe these are a different version than the ones I have currently. I've got one right here that I've been playing around with. Guess I just never looked at the bottom closely. But now I have 4 of them, which is nice. That's always nice. I also ordered a collection of key switches here. Let's pull these out and give them a little test. Oh yeah, that's a nice press. You can't really hear them. I didn't want clicky key switches because I just want normal key switches, because I've got my regular keyboard right here. I'm not going to be pressing it because I'm recording right now. I don't want to mess with recording, but I didn't want anything too clicky, and this is actually a satisfying key click, so that's nice. Hopefully this fits with what I want to use them for. It's another project I plan to talk about in the future, inspired by a couple of videos I saw. And as we can see, I've got 2 sets of 10. So I've got 20 key switches here. Okay, cool. They are all the same. I also ordered some signal diodes, some 1N4148 signal diodes. I need these for the keys, so I don't get any ghosting or bouncing. I also ordered more wire. So I ordered wire because a while ago on Amazon I ordered this box of, I think, 5 colors of wire. When I ordered this, it claimed that it was solid core. It claimed it was solid core. This is not solid core, as I can show you right now. Here's some wire I pre-cut for the light project. As we can see here, this is stranded. This is not solid core. This is stranded wire. You can see the strands. This is not solid core. So I needed solid core for the keyboard because it's better for signal, it's better for the longevity of the project. You know, solid core is better for that. I'm still using the stranded wire for this project because it was cheap, and this project's already been in the works for a while, but I've got 3 sets of that, 3 different colors: red, black, yellow. Red for positive, black for negative, and yellow for data. But some of it I might also just strip. And also I have some little speakers. I have some speakers. These are actually heftier than what I thought I was ordering. These are, God, these are hefty. I thought I was ordering tiny little speakers. Oh no. These are hefty boys. Probably don't want to poke on that, but okay, so my plan is one of these is going to go inside the inside the ray gun. It's going to go inside the ray gun so I can make the sounds. But God, this is a hefty boy. I'm going to have to double check the data sheets for these. This is heftier than I thought. This is like what? Let's put it here on the desk. This is about 1.5 by 1.5. Like, this is 1.5 inches diameter. I'm not 100% sure if this will fit inside the ray gun. I haven't printed the shelled ray gun yet. I haven't done full measurements yet. But this is a hefty speaker. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm going to check the data sheet. I'll check my order. I ordered 2 of those. One was going to go into ray gun, one was going to go into Star Versus wand. So yeah, there's a sort of an update. New parts, yay. I'm going to be working on the ray gun for my friend soon. They want it to be both a prop that can put on a shelf, have running it for X amount of hours, where it's just flashing the lights, randomly making a sound or whatever. You know, a cool talking piece. But I also want that her boyfriend can pick up, pull the trigger and go pew pew pew, you know. Have cool interactive effects, which that sounds cool. That sounds dorky and cool and fun. So I'm gonna see what I can do. And yeah, I'm planning to make a short video series on that. First one will probably be showing how I'm gonna modify the file, showing how I'm going to prep it for printing, and talk about the parts that are going to go into that. The second video in the series will probably be test fitting and assembling, and the file is going to be, you know, demonstrating and stuff. I don't know. I'm just spitballing for future content. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I plan to do more project videos in the future. I want to get the little LED project done so I can shine light down on my desk if I have to boost the contrast. And I want to get the wand project done because that sounds like a fun project in my opinion, and I can't wait to do that. Hopefully it'll be fun. So yeah, thank you all for watching. You guys are awesome, and can't wait to get to more projects.